Hello Beauties, I'm Sonia for Hello Beauty and Examiner.com. Today I'm at Neiman Marcus in San Francisco to learn how to do an easy summer look with the pretty new Bobbi Brown Beach collection and her fabulous new treatment lip shines.
Bobbi feels that every woman is always their prettiest at the beach. And for this collection we have beautiful cream shadows that have more of a metallic clear base that are gorgeous on, just to give a hint of shimmer while you're frolicking in the waves. And then we also have our Beach Shimmer Brick, which is gorgeous for cheeks and for eyes. Also in the collection we have Beach, and this is the fragrance that Bobbi loves because it's like a vacation in a bottle. It has sand jasmine and mandarin. Bobbi also brought out a beautiful new lip collection, and these are our SPF 15 treatment lip shines in a beautiful array of colors, from fresh flat colors to shimmer colors, that are wonderful as a treatment product as well as an SPF 15 protective lip color. Most lipsticks have a lipstick base and they put a shot of treatment in the lipstick. In this formula, she actually used a treatment for the lips and then put a shot of colorant in, so it's truly like a facial for the lip. This is the lip shine, the treatment lip shine SPF 15, and it's in Papaya is the shade, which will be gorgeous for summer for you, Sonia. And the great thing about these lipsticks is they actually give a really lovely, like a facial to the lip. Lots and lots of moisture, but they don't skimp on pigment, so you can get a lot of color. I'm going to go ahead and just line with Slope's lip liner just to finish off the look. You can forego if you're in a hurry, just swipe and go. But if you want a little more polished look, you can use your lip pencil.
So this is the pencil slopes.
I'm going to go ahead and use our Beach Shimmer Brick, and I'm going to just roll that right on your cheeks. You can also give it a little bit on the forehead for a glisten. And this gives that beautiful glow, and a lot of times women will just use a little bit of a glow if they're going to the beach or going outdoors and just want a hint of color. So this is a great one to grab. It's very neutral, nice caramel colored.
And is this a limited edition?
Yes, it is. It's for summer. And I always suggest the face blender brush with that particular product for a nice soft look. You know, this one's great because it grabs a minimal amount of product. So if it's something that's softly packed, like our Shimmer Brick, which are baked in an oven, it actually will grab just a little bit of those particles and glisten rather than looking opaque. I'm gonna go ahead, and before we do eyes, Bobbi always suggests to frame the eyebrow with a little bit of shadow or pencil, and this will help to give that definition. A lot of times women will go straight into shadows trying to get that definition, and really where they needed it was their brow. So we're going to do that first. What a difference it makes, right? This is in Saddle, and this shade is a nice cooler tone brown. I always suggest a brown that doesn't have red in it for a fair gal. A lot of times browns will turn red. So Saddle is a nice, cool, ashier color.
So this is Saddle with
the eyebrow and
brush.
the eyebrow brush, which is a nice stiff brush, so it combs the hair and deposits color all at the same time. So now let's go into our cream shadows, which are beautiful for the summer. That one's called Shore, which is a nice neutral, and it's a little bit warmer neutral. So a lot of times when someone wants a nice clean eye, you can even just apply, it'll remove any darkness and still look nice and fresh without depositing a lot of color at once. And then you can build upon that to get the look that you're wanting. I'm going up into the center of the eye where your crease is, so the lash line about 3/4 of the way up the eye into where your natural crease is, just to give that nice depth without darkness. Now I'm going to play with a little fun color. This one's called Surf, and this is a great forgiving color. Even though it looks nice and blue, like a sky blue, it still is a clear base, so it has those pretty glimmer and glistening glitters that I'm going to apply straight on top of that Shore. You can always build our cream shadows for different effects, so it's nice and fun to play with. And this will give you that light reflectiveness with a hint of the surf color. And I'm applying it just directly over where the shore was applied just to give another look to the eye, which is really pretty.
Oh, so it's a little bit of a sparkle.
So when
shimmer.
the light bounces off of it, it looks nice and glimmery, like you have a glisten to the eye, but it's not overly done, so it's a really easy one to wear for spring and summer. And it's our metallic cream shadow, so it's a different formula than our matte cream shadows. And that's why I like to layer the two. It makes a nice effect. It really opens the eye with a nice soft light effect. And the last thing I'm going to do for you, you have a nice highlight naturally, but I'd like to give you a little glisten on the brow bone. You can do a little bit and still get away with it, just to have a hint on the brow bone. I would never want something real opaque under the brow bone since you already have a nice glisten on the eye. I'm going to work with the Opal, and you'll see Bobbi a lot of times, and you can do this yourself. If you want a sheer amount, just use the fingertip, and you can just pop it on to the brow bone and really blend so it doesn't look opaque at all and just gives a hint. So this will just bounce different glitters off of the light to create a dimension that way. And this one's called Opal. It's real soft. Some women like it just all over when they're going to the beach so they feel like they have something on, but it's not overpowering. It doesn't look like they're all done up. And of course, at Bobbi Brown, we can't forget about eyeliner. I've chosen a little softer than black because it is summer and we're kind of wanting a little bit of a soft, clean look, but still enough to give definition to the eye because you always want it darker than the iris. So I chose Espresso, which is a really pretty one and a great staple for you to have. There we go. You want your eyeliner to at least look like an extension of your lash line so that you have a fuller lash line. And then from there you can go thicker or thinner depending on preference as well as, you know, the occasion.
Any tips for like application?
Yeah, don't try to draw a straight line. Even artists can't do that. Just go lay it on the lash line and go in between the lashes and do short little dashes. It'll make the line for you, and then you can also, you know, fix anything afterwards. Let me see you. And while the product is wet, you can manipulate it, so you can fix any little blinks or anything. Make sure you extend that line long enough to where it shows your whole eye off. What sometimes women do is they go too short or they go too long and do a wing, and either way it'll be distracting.
Beauty.
So one more thing we must do is mascara. I'm going to use the Party Mascara. The Extreme Party Mascara is great for you because it's a lot of product real quick. So you're a busy gal, but you want to look glamorous quick. So this will help with that. Always go from root to tip and really coat the lashes. A lot of women go just on the tip of the lash and it just doesn't do them justice.
Doesn't that weigh lashes down too?
Yeah, and I see a lot of even makeup artists in the industry going down and then up. Just go underneath and up, because what will happen is if it's a lot of product on the lash, that will pull it down too.
Okay.
So if you don't have time to do a curling of the lashes, a lot of times you don't have to if you go underneath and pull up through. And I'm going to do a little bit on the bottom, just a soft amount. A lot of times women are afraid to put it on the bottom. And I say really, if you can, even if you have to do more of a no smudge, if you tend to smudge underneath the eye, go for it because it's so much more finished. Always a little less than on top though. And the key is we did something in a more flat shade on the lip and on the cheek so that we could do a shimmer on the eye. So pick one place to really give a nice shimmer, and then Shimmer Brick is soft enough if you use the right brush that it's just a glow. And no one would say, oh, she's got glitter on her cheek. So you're okay. Very summery, very fresh.
That was fast. My gosh, it's like perfect for summer. Like on, blip, 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 and go.
And you can use fingertips a lot.
Yeah.
In the application for that.
Awesome. It's bright and cheery, but like neutral in the eyes. Have a little glow. Excellent. Okay, I'm ready for the beach.
Okay, good. Let's go.
The Beach Collection and Treatment Lip Shines are available now at Bobbi Brown counters and online. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.